Hey Mark, this is your WT2 here. Just going to show you how to open that up right on this. This is your engine compartment. We're just going to have a look at the engine here. First of all, of course, you always want to go there and check your engine oil. This is your oil dipstick right here. Also, another important thing in this engine compartment here, those are your high-speed ballast pumps right here and here. So what you want to do, check those periodically. There is pumps, impellers in there. Give those a check, and what you'll be doing is checking those out there. Again, that's all going to be in your owner's manual, and definitely something to review in your owner's manual there. Now over here we have an on-off switch here. To go there, and you're going to be able, before you start, you're going to be turning this onto the on position, and that allows you to get some power. That's what it is. With a simple key, as you turn it on, you're going to get this coming on your software, which is there. You're going to have your engine temperature and everything like that, and that is completely normal. And before you go and start your engine, that's your warning system. Right here, this is your 0-off GPS speed control. What you want to do is, they do give you an owner's manual. I'm just going to turn that back on there. Go and review that owner's manual. It is very simple. Once you're on the water, you just simply press, of course, on, and it'll allow you to take you up to your acquired speed. Again, go review your owner's manual on the 0-off. Still at the dash here, this right here, this is your GPS system. Okay, so you know it's not going to move. This is going to be there. That's a GPS system. That's the #1 question I get asked all the time. This is forward, neutral, and reverse there. Right here you have your trim tab. This allows you to get, for planing purposes, you can see it's very easy to move. You can definitely be on the water, have some fun on the water, and play around with that. These are all your switches right there. They give you a lot of extra switches, kind of future-proofing your boat. Say if you do want some underwater lights or some other options, accessories on your tower, definitely there's a few there to add on to. So right here, this is your lowest point of your boat. Now we have your drain plug right down in there. This drain plug gets right in there. Right down in there. What you want to do, that's where you want to drain your boat there. Now of course you do have your automatic bilge pump in here to pump out your boat too, but when you're doing storage and stuff like that, definitely open that up there. Just going to get this seat cushion out of the way here, and right here we have access to your V drive. So right here is your oil, okay, and then this is your V drive, okay. For your V drive oil is here, and then this is your transmission oil here. Okay, this is your wet sounds bar here. So what all you gotta do, this is turns it on, and then what you want to do is just pair it to your phone right there, and it's as simple as that. If you ever operated any kind of Bluetooth stereo before, it's exactly the same thing.
Hey guys, Brad Riddick here with Heyday Inboards. I'm going to show you real quick how to set up your boat for wake surfing. Basically what we want to do is get the boat leaning a little bit so it kicks up the wake. So what we're going to do is locate our ballast switches. They're down here on our left side. You got your left and your right. And since my rider is goofy footed and wants to ride on the right side, we're going to fill that ballast on the right, and we're going to only fill that ballast on the right. We're going to leave this one empty. So we let it fill. It takes about 4 or 5 minutes to fill, and you know it's full when water starts coming out of the right side. Just like that, our ballast is full. Water's coming out the right side, so we're going to go ahead and turn that ballast pump off. Next thing we do right before the rider gets in the water, we ask him how fast he wants to go. Usually we go around 10, 9, somewhere in there, and we turn the 0-off on. We're gonna go 11 too. once the rider's in the water, it's gonna give it a nice, easy, progressive acceleration to form up that wake surf and not tear out his arms. So we'll go get up to speed. It's gonna give you that beep to know it's taking over. No matter what I do, you see I'm moving the throttle, it's in control.
Now that you've got your eye on the ideal Heyday model, let's talk about how to enjoy the ideal wake surfing wave. Before you start, you'll need 4 things: a Coast Guard approved life vest, a surf tow rope, meaning one with a small loop handle that won't get caught on anything, a wake surfboard, and a spotter, or use the standard convex mirror on your Heyday. Next, you'll need to determine which way to pitch the boat with your ballast tanks. This will depend on your dominant foot. If your dominant foot is your left, you ride what is called normal with your left foot forward, and you'll load the left or port side ballast and ride on the left side of the boat. If your dominant foot is your right, you ride what's called goofy foot. This means you'll tip the boat right or starboard and ride on the right side with your right foot forward. Then, set the boat speed to between 10 and 11 miles per hour so you create a nice wall of solid, clean water. Some call it the green water, as it takes on a greenish hue when in a good curl. Just think clean and green. You'll know it when you see it. Once that's dialed in, shut down the engine and have the rider enter the water. The rider should place their heels shoulder width apart on the board, which is floating in front of them with their back foot on the step pad. When the boat starts to pull you, don't fight it. The board should pop up and stick to your feet. Distribute your weight in the center of the board with even pressure on both feet. Bend your knees and stand up. Keep the handle at hip height and your arms straight. This keeps the force of the boat's pull in the center of your body so you don't get pulled over. Look at the boat, not down. And don't worry about throwing the rope if you're just learning. There's a time for that. In fact, once you're up, let the boat pull you if you're just learning. This is a good time to practice carving. Once comfortable, move to the shoulder of the wave. You'll notice that pressure on your front foot accelerates you and pressure on your back foot slows you down. Put simply, your front foot is the gas, your back foot is the brake. Once you're able to navigate to the surf pocket, you'll feel the wave begin to push you and you stop being pulled by the boat. That's when you're in the clean and green. Once you feel slack in the rope for 10 to 15 seconds, you can try throwing the rope. And in the beginning, don't worry about throwing it into the boat. This can be distracting, can make you lose your balance and fall or face plant. Just toss it to the opposite side of the wave where it's out of your way and out of your mind. Then, it's all about getting comfortable back there. Do this a few times and you'll be ripping the curl in no time. So now that you know how to enjoy a Heyday wake surf wave, start making some of your own. Visit heydaywakeboats.com to locate a dealer near you for more information.